Hello and welcome to my long anticipated playthrough of Star Wars Awakening of the Clone Wars. Now the mod has just released as of yesterday, so definitely go and download it and play it as well. We're going to be hopping into our Galactic Conquest. Now there's 4 total maps to choose from, or technically 2 maps. You've got the 103 planet layout and the 191 planet layout, and you have the random version starts of those. Now we're going to be playing on the 103 planet layout on hard difficulty as the Confederacy of Independent Systems. Go ahead and get this underway, and I'll continue to talk about what's going on. Now, this is going to be one of 2 total campaigns. I'm going to be playing as the CIS right here on this campaign. Now, this is going to be my more typical campaign. It's going to be me playing. You guys are going to be able to watch. Join me in the comment section. Let me know what I should do. And I'm just going to be entertaining and informative during these videos. And we're going to be telling a lot of stories, a lot of life stories, funny stories, talking about Star Wars, of course, the shows, the mod, different games that are coming out, all of your favorite things, and your more typical version of a campaign where we just play and talk and have a lot of fun. However, I am going to be playing as the Republic in another campaign, which is going to have a huge twist in it that I'm so excited for, and honestly, you just have to watch it to find out what it's all about. It's going to be really, really good. It's probably the best content I've ever made on this channel. Let's go ahead and jump into this campaign, though, obviously. Here we are as a CIS. Let's take a look at the galaxy map. Now, I have no expectations, and I don't know anything about this mod. I've played very, very little of this mod. So it looks like we've got a batch of planets over here with Wat Tambor, our Techno Union buddy. Let's see here. We've got, Wat Tambor, we've got Poggle the Lesser, we've got Newt Gunray, General Grievous, Count Dooku, and Asajj Ventress. So good stack of major heroes right there. Looks like we've got some more planets down here. Mustafar, Sullust, not very well connected. Utapau we can build some mines in. Obviously, week 1, the most important thing you want to do is stack up your economy. Absolutely vital is it to stack up your economy. So let's go ahead and start worrying about that. I'm not going to be able to defend these planets necessarily. What have we got on Mustafar? Okay, maybe I will go for an outpost here. Looks like the CIS had the outpost very similar to the Imperials. Now it says small defense garrison. I wonder what that means. I wonder if it's going to be like the space stations and how they provide a garrison that's more randomized. And then, of course, they also are going to provide their B2s and B1s. Because I would hope they provide more than just a couple of squads of B1s. That would not be a very good defense platform if that's all it did. Wow, look at Geonosis. So Geonosis is not in friendly territory. We have Hypori, and General Grievous is on Hypori. But that's it. These are the only 2 planets in this entire area, surrounded right next to Camino, excuse me, Camino and Rothana, which is really, really dangerous. And then we have a few friendly planets over here, but not really. We've got our core world planets, Cato Nemoria, Skako Minor, and Forest, but that's going to be really hard to defend because look at all the Republic planets right here. Holy cow. Whoa, check that out. We have a Looser Hulk. No, it's a Looser Hulk ring defense station. Interesting. So instead of like, instead of golem platforms, we have defense stations. And we also have IBC gun platforms, which, whoa, they have a lot of health, a lot of weapons, and some good fighter squadrons. Wow, only 6,000 for a really good unit right there. Looks like maybe you can only build it. No, looks like you can build it on most planets. Maybe only certain planets. I don't have much of a plan on how I'm going to defend these. Maybe sell some of this on Skako Minor. Maybe let's go ahead and sell that. I don't plan on trying to defend these planets. These are just going to give me money while they survive, or at least Forest will. See, Cato and Morty is costing us money too. Let's just sell all of that, and then whenever they capture the space of that, which we'll put up a fight here because we have 2 Looser Hulks here. They'll be able to put up a fight. Same with this planet. Let's just defend this from space, and then Forest we're going to defend as best we can, simply because Forest is making us money. I could have sent the troops over there now that I think about it. That's all right. We do own some planets over here. Magito, yeah, you should have some mines for me. What else do you have? Sell that. No one want it. We'll keep the outpost there. Kaylee, what do we got? We don't need this. Let's go ahead and buy an outpost to defend it on the ground. Munilist. Okay, good planet here. We do have a minor hero, Porus Tonith, as well as one of those defense stations. We also have a bank here. Okay, so Is Munilus the founder of the banking clan? Is that where the planet comes from? Because I know these guys are the banking clan guys. And then the Munes. We do have Ventress. Okay, Ventress is also a stealth hero. Very, very good. Scipio. Also have a bank here. Probably going to want to try and defend this planet a little bit. Alright, down here we've got a plethora of planets as well. Onderon, Kala 4, Charis 4, and then Bospity. Leave that. No mines, no mines, no mines. Sadly, no mines. Okay, we do need to figure out where we can build more mines at. Okay, Onderon's gonna get smacked because it's on a border to a bunch of rebel planets. No way we can take Kashyyyk. Kala 4 has a level 2 space station. Let's try and defend it on the space. And then maybe we'll just throw some units over at this planet. Mission log. We'll take a look at that in just a little bit. It still needs to get the rest of the missions for week 1 underway. Okay, this looks good. We've got a bunch of planets over here and only one Republic planet of Moncala. Now, that's going to be hard to break through, but that might be the play is to try and take Moncala. We've got our 4 planets over here, only connected by 2 planets. Or 3 planets here. Maybe we go for Zygeria first and try and reconnect with my guys up here. That sounds like a good idea, and try and build out from here. Okay, that's the plan. Because these are just so spread out. No way we can... Even though we have Geonosis here, which would be an awesome planet to come out of. Just no chance. Let's get some more mines on Hypori. Definitely going to be the good play there. Any more mines can be built around here? Doesn't look like it. This planet is making us 1,000 credits due to this capital building, huh? Nice, not bad. And then we've got the congressional office here as well. New gun ray. Let's start getting our forces ready to go. Let's start getting our forces ready to go. Space forces, you guys can gather up.
I'm putting you on report, Sergeant. All right.
All right, good, good. Let's get our ground forces going as well. Let's get them over Raxus Prime.
The Navicomputer indicates we only have 1 parsec to go.
Looks good. All right, good. Mission log updated. Let's take a look at the missions. Okay, story, Act 1, establishing our position. The Republic strike at Geonosis has not only disrupted the production of battle droids on the Geonosian factories, but it also led several of our allies to question the probability of success of the Separatist movement as a whole. That makes sense, obviously. Yeah, it makes sense. In response to that attack, I'm ordering an immediate counterattack. Okay, we are not ready for that. Additionally, we have to leverage our influence to gain more support among the people of the galaxy and rebuild our droid factories to be able to sustain a prolonged war. Build limits. Okay, we have a certain amount of build limits that we can do. That's all right.
I'm quite convinced that 10,000 more systems will rally to our cause with your support, gentlemen.
Love the lines. Those lines are so good. Diplomacy here. Overview. Okay, so the Republic is in disarray, Commander. We have to take advantage of the opportunity. There are a number of worlds in the Mid-Rim that could be susceptible to our influence. Some might even be open to joining the Confederacy. We can ask for the support in the form of credits and equipment, prepare for the arrival of our troops, and to even instigate an uprising against the Republic's garrison. However, I can only be at one place at a time, so this is most likely only Count Dooku. Choose your targets wisely. Your objectives: send Dooku to Republic-controlled planets at the border to undertake diplomatic efforts. Here are the planets. Looks like we've got Iridonia, Moncala, Ryloth, Dantooine, Jaega Minor, Iradu, Kashyyyk, and Rishi. Ooh, Rishi. That would open up a lane to Camino. Send Dooku to the Republic-controlled worlds to engage in diplomacy and subterfuge to gain military advantages. You can also engage in diplomacy at independent worlds and with the Hutts. Independent planets might be persuaded to join us, while the Hutts might grant us access to their territory. However, these negotiations are complex and lengthy and require Count Dooku to remain on that planet throughout the negotiations. Where is Dooku? Okay, Dooku is on Sereno. Any mines? No. A lot of units here, though. Going to sell that and group those guys up. We'll have to take Florrum in order to get to there. Maybe that's the play. Go Florrum, grab these guys. Ooh, MTT. Yes, that is the play. I have agreed. We're not going to go Zygeria. It's an extra planet that we'll have to go through. Mirial here, but that's all right. Count Dooku, go over to Dantooine. Let's see if we can do this. And that's one of the planets we're trying to connect to, so that definitely looks like the play. Technologies. So here are the technologies. We've got Trade Federation, Commerce Guild, Techno Union, and the Banking Clan. Looks like we have cheaper technology for the Trade Federation here. Wat Tambor's planet is the cheaper one for there over here, like Mechas 3. And then I just happen to know that Felucia is cheaper for Commerce Guild. So we don't have enough money for that, but once we do, we're going to immediately tech into Commerce Guild. Here is why. As you can see, we have mines on every planet that will allow me to have them. But, what the heck are you, sir? Outside of those mines, what else can we build? We have the banks on certain planets, but the banks require Banking Clan tech. So we could go Banking Clan. That actually might be the move. Go Banking Clan. But I also happen to know that the Commerce Guild is what we need to build commerce stations as well as asteroid mining colonies, which are going to give me a lot of credits. This alone is 400 credits per turn. So I think that's the play. I think the play is to go for Commerce Guild first, and then we will allow ourselves to tech into other ones. Now, the technology for the CIS is not like the Black Sun. You can tech into all 4 of these at the same time. It's not like you can only tech into one of them at a time. And with that said, let's get our first battle underway here. Do you provide any bonuses in space? Doesn't look like it, but you do provide really good, if I'm reading that correct, you come with a looser Hulk. Let's roll. That's what I care. Oh my gosh, that's all I care about. Let's go. I'm gonna save real quick. Because it's such an early in development mod, like I said, it literally just came out yesterday. It's gonna crash a decent amount, so make sure you save. Okay, interventions. Really good audios. Sedition overview. We have formed this Confederate Council to better organize the varying parts of our new state. Our corporate allies will frequently contact you and suggest projects of varying significance. Their influence is huge and will carry out a lot of weight with the planet of the galaxy, and the level of sedition within the Republic will rise. Increasing this sedition will increase the frequency of mission requests, and we might also be rewarded with more crew-intensive ships and more credits for successful missions. So make sure to not disappoint them. Sedition value of 30. Here is our first mission. The Banking Clan is very keen on protecting our financial investments. For that purpose, we suggest you build more orbital defenses on our planets. One Looser Hulk core ship will give us 3 hard cell combat transports. That'll be nice. And then +3 or then -6 should we fail. Is there a specific planet that we see that we would want such a defense platform? Probably here, right? Gosh, that's expensive. We can't even build this. Wait, what? That's kind of dumb. I can't even build it. That's a... No, we'll receive... No, yeah. Structure. Looser Hulk core ship defense station. Yeah, we can't even build that. So that's, that might be a flaw. That might be a flaw in the mod right here. I believe in Awakening Rebellion, you can only get missions that you have access to completing. So I wonder if that's not something they've instituted in this mod yet. So expect that to come eventually. Not a big deal here. Okay, we're going to have to capture this planet. So Riot might be the move. But army support and fleet support might also be really cool. I don't know what those do. And we don't need financial support, I don't think. So let's go Riot. Riot says destroys ground units and structures on the planet in regular intervals. We'll start in the match. Alright, let's go first space battle. First space battle of the campaign, Florrum. I was so excited for this campaign. I love this campaign so much because we just talk, right? We just talk about the game, talk about the mod. We do.
Commander on deck. Reading you loud and clear.
Newt Gunray does come with his own Looser Hulk. Wow, that is a huge game changer. Let's get them moving. But as I was saying, we get... Oh, I love the engine slowly coming on. That's such a cool feature. With this one, I tell stories, and I love telling stories, and I also love talking about Star Wars. There's so much cool stuff going on in Star Wars. And we're going to be talking about this mod a lot, especially as we continue to play it. But I love telling my stories, man. Y'all love hearing them. I love telling them. I've got some wild stories. Looks like they actually might be coming from above us over here. What in the world? Oh, that's an enemy freighter convoy. Not too worried about that. I don't even really need the credits. I do, but I just don't really care too much to... Hey, could you not die for me? Alright, fighters and bombers, come kill this. Actually, you know what? It left. We're good. I need you not to die, sir. I have so many stories to tell y'all. It's been 5 months since our last campaign, and I literally created so many new stories, and they're all real. I say created, but they've all lived out. Just to give you some heads up, let's see here. I was stuck in a hospital in Mexico. I snapped my leg in half. Those are 2 different stories, by the way. I was stuck in a hospital in Mexico, and I snapped my leg in half, and those are 2 different stories. Let's see if we can group our units up a little bit better here. The Lucifer Hulk is just really slow. 150 speed, not ideal. Looks like they only have 3 Coronas and 2 Amshacks. Now they do have obviously the fighters. Let's get our fighters going. Our fighters should be ready to go. Not gonna worry about microing the bombers either, because there's only 2 of them, and these guys aren't even really susceptible to bombing runs either. But yeah, I got stuck in a hospital in Mexico. I snapped my leg in half. I got security calls. Now, usually it's security being called on me, but this time I was being called for security reasons. Now, that's going to sound really confusing. Like, what the heck does that mean, Captain? But once I tell the story, it'll make a lot more sense. Just a lot of different stories. Obviously, still playing soccer. I'm actually graduating college out in this summer, so which is pretty cool. But I've got a lot of stories about college and such. Playing soccer at the college level is obviously really cool. Playing semi-professionally as well. Just a lot of stories. So just wait until I can remember all of them, and then we'll tell some stories. But yeah, also going to be talking about the mod constantly. What are we doing about these Amshacks? So we do have a Lucifer Hulk, and it is, let's see, it's the carrier version, I think, or it's just got a lot of fighters. It might actually be the battleship version. It says Dreadnought class. No, it says endurance carrier role. You know, if you read, you get your answer. And look at that, first battle already won. We didn't even need the Lucifer Hulk. But I'm going to be building a lot of Munificents, I think. I think Munificents are going to be my best friend. They're going to be really good. They're going to be my early kind of mid-tier unit, right? Tanky, but not super tanky. Good damage, but not like super damage, but also fairly cheap. Let's get you guys rolling out. And just like that, we've already connected with Sereno, which is really good because I want to see what this MTT is all about. I love MTTs. They're one of my favorite units in Star Wars. Yeah, 9600. Let's do this. Commerce Guild. That way we can get some more credits coming in. What do we have here? Let's... Okay. Let's get our droid factory so that we can build regular droids. B1s, that is. On Rexus Prime. Let's sell that, and let's go for the CIS Heavy Vehicle Factory. That way we can build vehicles. Ooh, look at all these vehicles right here. We've got the Hag Company, the Artillery, we've got the Proton. Let's see, what does it say? Yeah, every type of armor, inaccurate against small vehicles. So good for purposes like ACTEs and the like. We've got our snail tanks. Now, all these are requiring technology. Commerce Guild 3, Banking Clan 2, Trade Federation 2, Banking Clan 1. Another reason to go Banking Clan 1. Techno Union 1 for the AET combat variant. That could be really good. Who knows what we're going to get when we build this as well. And then the GAT Company, which is also Banking Clan. So some really good units. And here we go with the Ground Battle of Florrum. Now we do have a healthy amount of tanks already. 3 AAT units, 1 OG9, 1 Dwarf Spider, and then the MTT. But if we lose those, we're not going to be able to replace them. We can't replace well, I don't know what we can replace, actually. We can replace the AATs, I know that much. Okay, let's go. MTT on the spot. Let's get, begin the B1 spam. Especially early, we're going to be using so many B1s. There's some AATs. Okay, so the MTT, let's read the description. Multi-troop transports are large, heavily armored transports especially designed to carry staffs and battle droids into battle. They are severely underarmed, relying on their escorts or the droids they carry to protect them. 2 staffs as compliments, which is nice. You can see the staffs right there. The real question is, can these staffs capture points? Let's get these guys moving. He also comes with repairs, which is really cool. And then what we all have been waiting for, the deploy B1 ability. Deploying B1s now. Oh, that is so good right there. Look at the B1s, grabbing the guns off their backs, ready to rumble. That's awesome, and it looks like it recharges. Can be used twice at a time and 4 times during a battle. Cool. No idea exactly what that means, but
That's a lot of firepower.
very cool. Looks like we got the Geonosian coloring on them?
Prepare for attack.
I don't know. Depending on the planet, what's so good about the modders in this, or the developers in this mod, is they have it to where whatever planet you're on dictates what color they are. So on a swamp planet, you'll have the green ones. On a snowy planet, you'll have like snow troopers instead of just the regular clone troopers. What are we fighting? Pirate soldiers. Okay, shouldn't be too worried about that.
Battle mode active.
You can just kind of sit right there, my friend.
Roger, roger.
I brought the OG9s in just for that kind of like the heavier firepower, for what my AATs can't take on. I'm gonna group up my AATs as group 1. That way I can kind of mic. Oh! Rancor, shoot the Rancor! All units, fire at the. Oh my god, they got freaking everything! Oh, I'm losing units. Okay, nobody panic, alright? Why are we panicking? The B1s? Oh my god, this thing's running everybody over. Bless that thing. Okay, we're losing units. Nobody panic. Let's get the Jordicas on the field. Jordicas are getting my, like, more elites units. What the heck is that? Look at the Hulk droids over here. Guys, they have the Hulk. Slight panic. Group 2, take this thing out. Let's get some more B1s out here. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Everything's looking good. Turn it down just a little bit. Nice, dude. The AATs are doing really, really well, which is good because they're gonna be like, they're gonna be what we're using for a long time. Especially since we're taking into like the more infrastructure technologies rather than like more combat-based ones. OG9s look really good. Look at that. The laser cannon on top with the firing. Did I lose a Jordica? Nah, it's just Florrum. What is this? Okay, we do need to be slightly concerned about that. They have a bunker. Let's get the other OG9 up here. We could capture a point. Those staffs didn't make it. They had some sort of units over there. The CIS are looking good. We're going to be using a heavy dosage of B1s and AATs. Once we tech up, we'll be able to use other things. We'll have our Hellfire droids, our OG9s, our snail tanks, which are going to be fun. Now, those are Tech 3, I believe is what it said. So it'll probably be a little bit before we manage to get them. But I am excited to get those guys as well. Oh, we got a bunch of B1s sitting back here. Let's destroy that anti-vehicle turret. Yeah, there we go. It was sitting behind some cover, so we weren't able to hit it. Holy smoke cloud by these things. Jeez Louise. Let's go for this point right here. We also got to get our heroes involved. I'm excited to use some heroes. Some Massage of Interest action. Dooku. Darth Sidious is actually a unit that we can use as a combat unit, so that'll be fun to use. Really got some Rhodians, some more elite units. I don't think the Rhodians can pierce my armor necessarily, though. The speeder tank does have brace, so it's going to be a little bit harder to kill it, but it shouldn't be too bad. What abilities do you have? None. Doesn't look like they get any abilities at all. It's not like I can tech into them either. This isn't the Black Sun. Can we capture this? I know y'all are about to die. Yeah, the AATs are doing work. We got some Reeks coming in over here. That's a bit of an issue. Okay, they just stunned my AAT. Apparently Reeks have the ability to stun if they charge, I would assume. Okay, we're almost done capturing this. Let's get some B2s on the battlefield. Yes, sir. Some more advanced infantry. Slightly more advanced, I should say. So B2s are more sturdier than B1s. They also put out more damage. They do have their wrist rockets, which is awesome. Yeah. Let's go this way. I think that's just where their base is going to be. Hopefully the B1s can protect their boss here. So it does look like this is disabled until I lose these B1s, most likely. Group 2, just push forward. So as the CIS, we're going to be primarily using numbers, overwhelming firepower, rather than superior troops and superior quality. Ideally, we're going to be doing that through B1s, AATs, B2s, dwarf spiders, droidicas, have a lot of droidicas, and then true for space as well. Now, CIS and Republic are a little bit more balanced when it comes to space units. I missed the bomber run, my bad. Bomber run didn't do too much, actually. There go the vultures. Where my droidicas at? Let's get the droidicas in a group so that we can kind of get them moving a little bit faster. Droidicas are really good. The most important thing about the droidicas is this is a skill-based ability. When your droidicas are rolled, obviously they're vulnerable. So when you want to use that ability, it's not to just get them moving faster. You want it to get it to their final destination faster. So if I used it way back here, yeah, they would have got here faster, but they would have been in combat longer before they set up if I were to use it later, to the where once they start getting shot at, they're moving faster, which means they get to their location faster, which ultimately allows them to set up earlier and get shot at less while vulnerable. Hopefully that made sense. I'm not even really doing it. I could actually show y'all what I'm talking about rather than just talking about it, but hopefully that made sense. And bam! First planet conquered, Florrum. Welcome to the CIS. I was going to go for the Confederates, and I just swing and miss. We did lose some B1s. Expendable. Yeah, they will be. We're going to lose. Somebody keep count in the comment section. How many B1 squads will we lose through this entire campaign? I expect that number to be astronomical. I'm talking astronomical. Where did Newt Gunray go? The heck are you doing down there? Alright, let's get Newt Gunray back in here. We're going to need him. So we have advanced B1s, but that requires Trade Federation 1. These are repeating blasters and grenade launchers. We've got the specialist platoon. They have, they come with staps. That's going to be really useful. What is this? The grapple droids. Looks like we got the heavier units for heavy vehicles. Nice. Ooh, BX commandos. Oh, that's another thing. Both factions are going to be really good at raiding. Asajj, as we saw, Asajj Ventress is stealth abilities. So does Dooku. Dooku also has stealth abilities. Let's get that riot going underway here. My mission was successful. Partisan activity on Dantooine, funded by the local government through hidden channels, has started to damage Republic military units and equipment. Now, this does pause the game, which is nice whenever the new text come on, and then we can unpause it by hitting that. And just like that, we destroyed something, most likely some sort of building, which is really good. We need to continue to push forward to get to those points. Let's get moving. Florrum, what do we want? Let's go for an outpost there just to kind of defend it. Anything in the space doesn't look like it, and let's get moving. I did not put a captain up front again. Oopsies. Oh, we need to get you guys ready to connect.
Construction complete.
Roger.
Alright, tactical battle here on Mirial. Let's get it on our way. I did not put a captain up front, so we're just going to have our whole fleet come in again. I did put a captain up front. We are not going to have our whole fleet come in. Nice. Looks like they spawned over there. Let's go. Actually, we should better cut across since they have a space station. Speed this up. Let's take a look at our fleet here. So we have the Diamond Cruiser, which is really good. It has 4 dual flag laser cannons and the ability to drop some laser turrets. Really, really good against fighters. We've got our hard cell transport, in my opinion, also great against fighters. 3 laser cannons, 3 repeating point defense lasers, as well as a concussion missile. We've got our C9979 escort frigates, who come with scarabs, which is nice, and then a little bit of a heavier bit of firepower with 2 light turbo lasers, as well as heavy laser cannons.
Coordinates are locked.
And then we have our munificence. And it looks like this time
Don't worry.
our Looser Hulk is not going to join us. So it looks like the Looser Hulk either needs to be in that captain spot
I'm putting you on
or
report, Sergeant. All right.
or we can't have a captain when Newt Gunray's in. The developers will probably look into that, or I just didn't include him in this fleet, which I'm pretty sure I did. So if that is an issue, the developers will fix it. No worries there. I am slightly concerned that we're not going to win this battle, though. Please stop. No, slow down. Let's get pushing forward just a little bit with the rest of these troops. We'd love to knock out this thing's engines. Maybe get the bombers on that. Oh, the engines are almost dead. Come on, Munificent. Good snipe. There we go. Good. Let's focus up a little bit onto the units that are a little bit closer. Fighters continue to take on their fighters. Bombers, go for the shield generator on this thing. See, the bombers are just not going to make it, man. I only have 2 of them right now, which is not enough to punch through these Judicators and Admonishers. What is this? Oh, that's a Judicator. Why is it white? I'll check that out. It looks like it has different colors for it. Awesome. Another great detail of the mod. No, my diamond cruiser is going to get killed. Oh, out of all things, why my diamond cruiser? I can't rebuild that, I don't think. Yeah, it looked like it had a technology. Let me get a couple of these guys to come kill these bombers. Our bombers are just getting wrecked, man. Immediately upon spawning in, they just get absolutely wrecked. Let's get group 2 going, see if we can knock out this Admonisher. We're slowly losing that Munificent, which isn't good. Let's go for this Admonisher next. Something's got, I want to say it's the hard cells. Yeah, the hard cells heavy concussions are nailing these small frigates, or the small corvettes. They're doing really good. We did lose a Munificent. Not the end of the world. We should be alright. It's just a Munificent. Right now, the Munificents are our most replaceable unit, which is really good. We're slowly losing the fighter battle, but mostly probably just because of their 7,000 corvettes they have. And I want to say we're doing better here. Take out all of their Admonishers. Let's go for this Pelta next. The Pelta clearly has its repairs out, because look at it healing. Let's go for this Dreadnought next. Let me get a couple of you fighter squadrons to come up here. Munificent slowly is taking damage, but it shouldn't get pierced now. Its shields should be fine, since we're dealing so much damage to them. Ooh, this guy's also taking some damage here as well. Looks like he's getting focused a little bit more, but the escort frigates do have brace for impact, which is really, really nice. Also, got a face cam. I think that's going to really add to the overall quality, especially for that other series when I play as the Republic. It's going to be good. It's going to be really, really good. You guys can continue to fire at the fighters. Maybe get you to come over here and kill this bomber squad. So we didn't have the Looser Hulk, so that obviously allowed us to lose probably the Munificent. Not sure I would have lost the Munificent if I did have the Looser Hulk, but that's fine. I don't want to abuse Looser Hulks necessarily. And this guy did survive. Not anymore. And then we've got that, and there we go. Second space battle has been a victory. Very, very good. Glad to see that. Now we could jump straight to Dantooine so that we can get that riot, take full advantage of the riot, but I think we're going to do the Battle of Mirial next, the ground battle. We did lose the Diamond Cruiser. That is definitely a big loss right there. Yeah, so he was here. Let's maybe put him in the captain spot, if you will. I don't know if all of these planets can be... Yeah, I don't know how that works necessarily. Not entirely sure how Count Dooku works. But we will test that out more as we go along. Let's get our Space Forces combined up. So we'll get some good reinforcements here. We'll get a couple of Munificents, another escort frigates. We'll get a hero as well, and then another Captor, which is good for the fighter support. And then we'll do the next ground battle. The Battle of Mirial.
Invasion commencing.
This is a Republic team too, so we just had our first battle against the Republic since the first battle of Geonosis.
Choose your reinforcements.
Once again, we're going to be using AATs a decent amount here early, but then hopefully we'll be using some other stuff as well. Let's go for that. I think that's going to be my loadout for this one. So here is a snow planet. I wonder if, well, it looks like we're going to be going up against Republic guards and not clone troopers, sadly. Otherwise, we would see maybe some snow troopers.
Successful tactical adjustment.
I don't know who I want to use most. Like out of all the heroes, I want to use Asajj Ventress. I love her. I think she's one of my favorite heroes. I think they really did a good job with like her rage and stuff. Such a cool feature. I wonder if maybe we'll see Savaggio Press at some points. I would love to use. I know Sobek is in here. He's a kind of a cool hero. Riff Tamsin's in here. Rob Tamsin, whatever, however you say his name. The shark. That'll be really fun to use, especially when we take on Moncala. I gotta make sure we have Tamsin for when we take on Moncala. Yeah, so they've got the judicial troopers here, but they don't stand much of a chance. Let's go Jorbs. See what the Jorbs are all about. They've got the OG Battlefront sounds. What are you shooting at? Also, that Trade Federation ship looks so good. Yeah, let's get the Jorbs going out. Maybe get you guys. What the heck? That's the base? No. They've got a mining facility up there. Let's get the Dwarfs up there, see what they can do. Should the Jordic is not destroyed in time. There are so many units. For the day 1 release, there are so many units for both the Republic and for the CIS. It's going to be really, really good. There's going to be so much for us to explore, so much for us to play. It's going to be really, really good. Okay, Dwarfs going up against some infantry. That's not ideal. They're definitely not infantry fighting units. Let's get a couple of these Droidicas to come down here. Oh no, they're taking them out pretty well. Now the Droidics come in and just finish them off really easily. Nice, good job, Droidicas. Let's go scout out. They came from up here, I think, so maybe there's something up here. Dwarves, you can kind of keep going towards that. Oh yeah, they got something right here. Oh, okay, so the storm knocked out some of our sight range by 50%, and they had to run forward. I feel horribly bad for that soldier that is about to get wrecked. Yeah, maybe the base is up here. Let's get the main force, if you will, coming. Yeah, it looks like their damage output's really solid, so they're gonna be anti-vehicle. They're essentially walking anti-vehicle turrets, able to close in on their targets and destroy light vehicles, and assist in killing heavier ones. Very good, very good. Looks like we got some more units right here. And of course they're fighting in the bunker. Nice job. Let's go for the OG9s just to destroy this bunker. There come the AATs. That's why AATs are so effective. Even the non-combat variant of them has anti-infantry firepower, anti-vehicle firepower, and they're very fast. Which, they're not the tankiest, but because of that speed, you can kind of get them in and out of battles very rapidly. So, very pleased with this first episode. Very, very pleased. In the next episode, we'll be able to take on Dantooine and probably Zygeria as well. Once we take on Dantooine, we'll be able to experience all of that riots and what it did. I would love to have a scout. I would love a spy. That would be really, really useful. We captured both of these planets, which is really good. And built up our economy. We're already making up to 6,000 credits. Going to continue to build that up once we get the Commerce Guild underway. And yeah, we're reconnecting a lot of our planets, and we're going to build out from here. And then maybe try and get down here to help out. Grab the wheel, grab Kessel, good money-making planets, Obadiah, and then we can connect with these guys as well. And yeah, looking forward to it. So stay tuned for more of this campaign, more videos. I highly recommend you subscribe if you enjoyed this video, found it entertaining or informative. There's going to be a lot of Awakening the Rebellion and Awakening Clone Wars, specifically, content on this channel. So I really recommend you like and subscribe if you found value in it. And stay tuned for the other series.